There's the service department. There's the restaurant. This is Fisher's Harley. All for freedom, freedom for all. Screw it, let's ride. And then Fisher's Harley Davidson, the motorcycle store, and apparel, and whatever else you can think of. So let's go inside and see what we can find. Also known as Harley of Vienna. Bye!
Hey y'all, we're Tim and Tammy, and we're from Fargo, North Dakota, USA. We got married in 2020 during the height of the pandemic. While planning our honeymoon, we discovered that we missed travel so much that we decided to sell everything we owned and travel full-time. We moved to Turkey to buy a camper van and traveled to 100 countries in our van with our two kitties, Gunther and Maisie. Join us as we take you around the world and show you the real van life adventures. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Is Schönbrunn Palace. Famous because it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and Austria's most visited tourist attraction. For centuries, the palace has served as the summer home of the Habsburgs, and to this day it reflects the interest and taste of the Habsburg monarchs. It is no place for an ordinary citizen to live, or is it? In fact, Schönbrunn and several other state-owned former imperial properties just aren't museums, they're now homes for regular people. Austria, unlike most other European countries, rents out apartments in palaces to anyone who applies. How much is it? It's €24, but if you have a group of 10 people, it's only €22 per person. You can enter the palace park free of charge during opening hours. It is kind of worth going inside when you're in Vienna. Not only is the grandeur of the inside of the palace worth seeing, but so are the gardens surrounding it. You can easily get there through the Vienna subway system, and the tour lasts for about an hour and a half. So about an hour to an hour and a half. The Imperial Carriage Museum transports you straight to the glamorous world of the Habsburgs. The magnificent carriages, unique gowns, and paintings convey a spectacular and vivid impression of court life, with its coronations and weddings, arduous journeys and high-spirited hunts, children's games, and funeral processions. Special attention in this museum is paid to Empress Elizabeth, the Lady Diana of the 19th century. However, with the help of their carriages, you can also trace the eventful lives of Empress Maria Theresa, Emperor Franz Joseph I, and coming as a surprise to kind of many is the French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. The highlight is the Golden Coronation Coach, Imperial Carriage as they called it, which is surrounded by exquisite state coaches, comfortable traveling carriages, and miniature children's coaches used by the Habsburgs. Sisi fans will be delighted to see genuine collector's items that once belonged to Empress Elizabeth, such as her riding accessories, her personal saddle, and her magnificent original gowns. Car enthusiasts will find the only court motor car still in existence. It's a Graffenstift 1914. And the Art Car, an artistically decorated racing car built in 2014 for the last emperor's great-grandson, Ferdinand Habsburg. If you want to stay at the palace, they do have what's called the Schönbrunn Grand Suite. You can live like royalty in the Schloss Schönbrunn Suite. It's a huge suite, and guests can wine and dine like an emperor and bed down like a princess. Just a quick note though, the room, although it is a royal room located in a palace, it is €1,190 each night. That's minimum. That's for the residence package, and you'd have to stay 3 days to save any money on that, which if you do book for 3 days, you get 20% off. So that's kind of nice, but yeah, €1,190 for the night. The park at Schönbrunn Palace was opened to the public around 1779, and since then has provided a popular recreation amenity for the Viennese population, as well as being a focus of great cultural and historical interest for international visitors. Extending for 1.2 kilometers from east to west and approximately a full kilometer from north to south, it was placed together with the palace on the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites in 1996. Another thing to see if you do have kids is the Schönbrunn Zoo. It's the oldest zoo in the world. It provides a unique blend of culture and nature while promoting conservation and biodiversity. The zoo's special appeal comes from its imperial charm. Not to mention that most of the enclosures are all nature built, so they try and make them as large as possible so that the animals feel that they are in nature. Another great way to see the Gloriette and go around the park really easily is what me and Tim did, and we went on that little, they have a little train and they have the horse-guided tours. We chose not to use the horse-guided tours. Obviously, we do not believe in animal tourism. So we took the little train, and the guys that were running the train are super nice. They give you plenty of time when you get out of the Gloriette to go see it, get tons of pictures. They wait for you, and they show you a lot of stuff that is in the park that most people don't see. So you can go around and pay for each and every museum, and you can pay for each and every train trip or bus trip. The way we did it though is we got the Vienna Pass. It sounds expensive. I think it's like €118 per person for the adults, and it's half that for the kids. But you get all the museums, you get all your transportation, you get free entry into 70 attractions. Including the Schönbrunn Zoo, the Imperial Palace, the Natural History Museum, all that stuff. You get a hop-on, hop-off tour. You get a guidebook. You get fast track, so you don't have to wait into any lines, and all the transportation, which means the tube, the tram, every single thing that takes you anywhere is included. So that in itself saved us probably a good $300.